Happy Wednesday, Wildcats. Welcome back to a great week of learning, midway through a great week of learning. Hopefully, everybody's had a great couple first days. I will tell you that Mrs. Patzel and I, Mr. Newsom, Mr. Hughes, have been visiting our fifth grades that's going to come here next year, and they're very excited to be Wildcats. So, can't wait to have them over, but they're super excited to be coming here next year. So, I'm glad they are, and I hope you are excited to be here every day as well. So welcome back, and let's get to announcements. All right, today is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023, and these are your morning announcements. Westlake Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of Westlake Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. All right, let's make sure we're Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and IDs are around our necks. Our binders and our agenda books are with us. Backpacks, fanny packs, and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones are in our lockers. Blankets stay at home. All right, here we go. Today's schedule. Advisory, then periods 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's make sure we are keeping up, clean up West Lane. Language and messes. Make sure our language is nice and appropriate. Also, make sure that we are keeping everything clean. Those of you that are doing the signs, make sure that when the election is done, you're also recycling those signs or throwing them, cleaning up that and throwing them away. All right, Bluettes and Advanced Choir. Your auditions for Bluettes is March 23rd, 4:30 to 6 o'clock p.m. That's this Thursday. After school, they'll be dancing and singing. And Advanced Choir, your signups are on the outside of the choir room. All right, boys volleyball tryouts are today after school. 7th, 8th grade boys, bring your gym shoes, shorts, water bottle. Any questions, see Coach Garrett in room 207, C207. And again, too, we do have more volleyball training at Northview this Saturday, 9 o'clock, door 18. On time every time, that is Wildcat time. Make sure you're on time to class. All right, so Trivia Tuesday. Which school has won the most NCAA tournaments in the Women's Division I tournament? All right, now there's a couple divisions in NCAA, but the winner of the most with the 11 is the Yukon Huskies, Connecticut Huskies. And actually, they started winning. Actually, it's almost more impressive. They really didn't win one until 1995, so they have really dominated the sport over the last 25 years. And so here are all of the advisories that got that one right. So Fiesbach, McGee, Zarabinski, Doss, Webb, Girton, Oliver, Perry, Neff, Best Buddies, Nalot, and Bokenkamp. So that gets us to our wheel of names. All right, let's see who will win treats for their advisory. Here we go. And the winner is... Could be Girton, could be Oliver, could be Girton, could be Oliver. It is going to be Miss Oliver's advisory. All right, Miss Oliver, send someone on down with the number of kids in your class. We'll send some treats back your way. Great job. And why did I ask about the Women's Division I most winners? Well, I want to talk about today for women. It is Women's History Month. I want to talk about Title IX, and it's the 50th anniversary of school year of Title IX. It was passed in 1972, and the NCAA is really celebrating it because it really has changed women's sports throughout every sport. So what does Title IX say? So 1972, Title IX is of the Educational Amendments of 1972, prohibits discrimination based on sex and education programs and activities that receive federal financial assistance. So Title IX states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal assistance, financial assistance. So this led to the creation of women's sports program at all levels of education. So what it says is you have to match everything you do for on the men's side or the boys' side with the women's side as well. So at middle schools, at high schools, at the collegiate level, you had to have, it required equity in their sport programs. And that's why you see the huge growth in women's sports over the last 50 years, but especially over the last 30 years with the creation of WNBA, with the television rights of the NCAA tournament, with the explosion of women's sports, women's travel teams. It's been awesome. So that's awesome. And then so UConn and Tennessee have had the most NCAA tournaments wins in that time. So just want to let you guys know about Title IX and how it changed the course of all sports. All right, let's take a look at tutoring today. All right, today, so Miss Maridi is not going to have tutoring today. No tutoring for Miss Maridi, but Mr. Gump is for 7th grade social studies. Now we get for our panorama survey, it is going to ask you about how frequently you feel positive emotions at school. So at this time, I would like you to think about a positive emotion you had here at Wesleyan when you have that. So it's going to ask you about several different questions within that as well. I'm going to ask you about how well you feel supported in your relationships at school. That means with teachers, that means with fellow students. So we're going to ask about and adults here in the building. So when we do the panorama survey, we're going to ask about those different things. Breakfast students, you must report directly to the cafeteria off the bus to get breakfast. And all of our cell phones will be in your locker between 9:15 and 4:15. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. All right, here's Way Back Wednesday. Now this one, okay, I'm going to give, if 0 is the easiest, or 1, and that's Miss Burbay's picture, and 5's the hardest of Mr. Reynolds, I'm going to give this one a 2. I think this one's a 2. I see this pretty easily, but of course also this staff member emailed me the picture, so I knew who it was coming in, but I totally can see it if you're on the right track. And so again, email me, and again, the wheel of names will be fired up tomorrow too to see who gets the Way Back Wednesday treat. So who is this person? Who did this staff member become? All right, everyone, have a great Wednesday. We will see you throughout the book. Thank you.